Good morning, dear students. I hope you're all happy at home. Today, we are going to see an interesting topic in Unit 5, that is making project proposals. I hope you are all aware of what is project proposal. Um, to give you a small recap or remembrance, we have done a small DT bootcamp session during the beginning of this semester. So this project proposal is having some link with it. So what is project proposal is that, or the thing whatever you have done in the DT bootcamp, you are bringing it into the form of a prototype. So after the prototype session, you have to convert it into a actual or the real product. So for that purpose, this project proposal is very helpful. So with the help of this project proposal, you can explain what are the things you have done so far, or what is the problem you have identified, and what is the solution or idea you have found out. So based on that, you will prepare a project proposal. So here we are going to see how to prepare a project proposal. So as I said earlier, it is the request for financial assistance to implement your project, and it helps us to give an extensive information and what are the ways and results you have achieved to that particular problem. So the project proposal can be considered or explained as a document which helps or supports to receive funding for your project to be created. So it is a detailed description of a series of activities to solve a certain problem. So this, for this purpose, you use this project proposal. So here I have shown you a small project life cycle. See, first you have to uh, develop a proposal, you have to set up the project, you have to route and submit the proposal, you have to manage the project, find funding and close out the project. So this is a small cycle or life cycle you have to follow for preparing a project proposal. So to be a successful document, what are the things you have to follow to prepare a successful document or a project proposal document? So it should have a logical presentation. It should speak about the ideas, relationships, and also it should give you the articulation or of how you're going to complete the project in a successful manner. And number two is what are the things you have to have for designing a project. So you have to tell the formula of project elements and converting the plan into a document. So, getting ready to start a project proposal, first you have to fix the vision or what are the things you are going to give for the proposal. So, first you have to decide what the problem is and develop a rough idea of how this could be solved. So, this is actually having a link with our DT boot session. You can remember all those things. Then the second thing is identifying potential or funding options. So here you have to first identify who are all going to support the startups, or what are the funding options you are going to give. For example, MSME, startups, all those things can be taken into account. So then you're going to build a project proposal team. So you have to find out the team members who are going to support you. Then hold a kick-off meeting. So you're going to conduct a meeting. So what are the things you have to include in the project proposal, or what are the things you can express, or how can you express your ideas? Then you're going to write your start your proposal writing. Now we are going to see how we are going to step by step prepare a project proposal. So first thing or a first part of the project proposal is the title page. The title page should indicate the following things. One is the project title or the lead organization you're going to submit. Then if you have any partners in your proposals, then you can add them also. Then the place and date of project preparation. So when it was prepared and from where it was prepared, and then you're going to speak about the donor agency to whom the proposal is addressed. Then the second part of that project proposal is to have a key project results or the leading project activity. So here you have to speak about the project actual title and what are the ideas you are going to implement in it. The third point is the abstract or the executive summary. This should have a problem statement, objectives. You have to give key project activities, and you have to you have to give the total price amount you're going to code for the particular completion of that project. Uh, the next one is the context. So this part of the project describes the social, economic, political, and cultural background from which the project is initiated. So from where you have taken the problem, or and from where you have found out the solution for that. So all these things you have to be incorporated in the context of the project. Then the fifth point is project justification. So it is divided into four sections. Number one is problem statement, number two is priority, number three is proposed approach, number three is implementing organization, and number five is project aim. So in the sixth part, you're going to speak about the target group. You have to define the target group, for whom you're going to prepare this project and how it is going to support them. And you have to tell the benefits faced by the customers or the users of your product. So the seventh point is you're going to speak about the implementations. What are the implementations you want? So in the implementation part, you have to take care of two important things. One is the activity plan and another one is the resource plan. In the activity plan, you have to speak about your explanations and the plans and how you're going to conclude it. So that is your activity plan, and the resource plan is that how much amount is required or what are the means to complete your project. And the next part you're going to speak is about the budget and itemize the summary. You have to give what are the things you're going to, each and everything should be given in a clear cut manner. And what are the expenses, what is the expected income, how much, what is the period of time you're going to take to complete your project. So all these things should be given in the form of budget. Then monitoring and evaluation. In this part, you have to give a set of indicators or a set of uh, proposal points where a team will come and check your progress. So you have to give them some time for monitoring and evaluation, and who will be evaluating your project. So all these uh, things should be incorporated in this part. And the last point you have to remember is the management and personnel. A brief description should be given about the project and also the individual roles for each and every person, and what are the communication mechanisms you're going to follow. So all these things should be incorporated in point 10. So you can watch a video. I have given you a link in this. You can just click on how you should prepare a project. There is a short video which will be very, very interesting. You can go through it and understand. And even in this project proposal writing, there are so many advantages and disadvantages which you can see. So the advantages is it is essential, it helps the development of the society. It has a clear-cut framework. It has so many successful proposals, and also so many organizations are supporting this. It has lot of advantages, and even then you can have some kind of relationship between the society. And the disadvantages you could find is you have so many planning problems, executional problems, we have unexpected challenges, deadlines, all those things.